Hello, this is Moon, and here is Yale 2000 Plus. It is a log I haven't seen videos on. I first thought it is a relative to the Millennium Magnum and Yale Superior, but apparently it is much closer to Duff Killit, I think DBS02 or something. Might actually be the same log, I'm not sure, I haven't had the Duff in my hands. Anyways, I will try picking it here, and I hope it will be a bit more cooperative than it usually is. And to the lock itself, it has two rows of 5 pins each, 10 pins total, and then on top there, come on, focus, there are 4 sliders. There are a couple of problems, at least for me here. First is that pick placement is a bit tricky. So for the right row, I can insert the pick here, and there is kind of ledge that I can index the pick very nicely on, and I can feel the pins quite well. For the left row, however, there is kind of slight wording that helps, but it's still quite easy to slip off of it. And yeah, the sliders also interfere a little. Not too much, but yeah, kind of annoying. And then I think sliders are not reset. Let's do that as well before starting to pick it. Yeah, now it's better. Now you see all the sliders on the left side. Now for the sliders, I couldn't find any standard tools that fits in there, so I had to make one. Just so tight in there that multi-pick, this tiny plug from them doesn't fit, no hooks fit. Not mine anyways. So enough talking, let's try to pick it. It will probably take long enough anyways. And yeah, for tensioning, I'm using this piece of shim to give better fit for my tensioner, because it's just a tiny little bit too thin. So yeah, let's start. Add the right row. 1 click, 2, 3, and I just kind of slide on top of them. If they're kind of clicking a little, then they don't need anything, and actually quite easy to feel when they are. Okay, well, the first, just there is no clicking. Well, now it's down, and now it's springy again. 2, springy. I think 3 might be. Now in between the sliders somewhere. And slipped off. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Does 4 needs attention? Not sure. Okay, let's try from the back. Sometimes it's easier that way to reach the 5, because I can just put the whole pick in between the rows and then try pulling it back till I reach the pin. Let's see, anything there? Cannot really feel, but positioning on the last pin in the left row is the worst thing in this log. Okay, let's try right row again. Springy, springy, springy. 4, anything? Not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 is down. And there is clicking on it, so I guess it's down and set 5. Clicky. Alright, left. So I got the, what is that? Oh, click on 3. Do I get the 5 or not? No, apparently not yet. Something's clicking. Might have lost one of the pins. And it, oh, now there is binder here. Oh, click and co-rotation, nice. It likes getting to a point where everything feels alright. Something isn't, but I cannot find what's wrong. Alright. I like checking right row because it's easier. Maybe not the right strategy, but that's what I tend to do. Make sure that the easy ones are okay, and then try find which one of the hard ones needs attention. Okay, am I on a 5? Might be. Or I might be picking boarding. No idea. Yay, some co-rotation. I think I probably set 5, which is the trickiest pin in the lock. Okay, and I touch on 2, and I'm in a false set. And here is a fun thing. There are 2 spools in this lock. They are in position 2 in both left and right row. And I dropped in the false set, touching 2 on the right. And it feels good. I don't think there is counter rotation. Now let's check the left one. And the left one is way up and giving the counter rotation. Now I clicked the left to the left spool, but I dropped lots of other stuff in the process. So it's story all over again, hoping that I will not drop the spools. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a click, maybe not. So I'm now increasing tension to just find what can be binding now. With 10 pins there is a lot of back and forth. It's probably again the number 5 on the left, hiding behind everything. But might be something else. For springy, and as usual I don't see, oh, something happened. 2 is down, and on the left is also down. We might be down to the sliders. Let's see. I cannot believe I might be doing it on camera. Okay, 1 springy, 2 springy, 3, 2. Let's try 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's open. Finally, it took what, just 10 minutes. So let's get the tensioner out of it, and I hope I don't break it. That would be embarrassing. Okay, seems to be fine. Let's try to do gutting a bit faster than the peaking, otherwise it's going to get far too long. All right. Was it out of frame or not? Hope not. Let's see. That's out actually. Let's lock it back and let me show that the key is working. Did I show it yet? Here it is. 10 pins, 2 rows of 5 and 4 sliders. Works. Let's get the follower. Okay. Here is a sidebar that interacts with the sliders. 2 tiny springs for that. I will leave the sliders itself for the end. And let's see how we do that. 5. That's the number 5 that was giving me so much trouble. 4 on the right, 2 on the left, and the last one on the right. Okay, and now the sliders. The sliders are a bit strange. In contrast to Magnum, they haven't attempted the false gates. Maybe, but that's totally irrelevant. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let me leave the springs where they are, or not. Springs, come on out. I'm trying on the wrong side. Where are they? Oh, here they are. So here is one spring. Another one. And the last 2. Okay, here is the core. 10 chambers, nothing special about them except for this milled down side in order to avoid doing pins like dome, keyway, sidebar channel, and the drivers. One is standard, two, one on the right, left, standard, spring. Here is a spool with kind of rounded edges, but still quite effective. Another spool, exactly like the first one. And the rest are standard. Come on. All right, that's about it. A bunch of springs. All the same. And here is this last pin that jumped away. And 20 minutes, crazy. So nothing special in there, just quick look at that. Just 10 staggered chambers so that drivers don't fall into the next row. Close up the pins. Spool in the second place. Same here. And the sliders. And the sidebar, nothing special about it. So, yeah. It got a bit longer than I would have liked to, so for anyone who stayed till the end, appreciate your time. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.